Hello, my name is Joel Engelberth, and this is the Flip N Out YouTube channel. My brother and I stream every Wednesday night, so if you click the live tab, you can see any of our past streams, and we've been very fortunate to stream this game the last 2 weeks. My dad even joined in on the fun, as he is a Metallica fan. This is Metallica Remastered. This is actually the limited edition machine, so it already has the expression speaker lights put in, and the expression lights, which you can kind of see here along the sides. Which are available for the premium as well. But this game is gorgeous. Basically, they took the original Metallica premium game and they redid the entire art package. They tweaked some of the different parts of the game to improve them, make them more reliable, as well as they switched up the Sparky mech to match the artwork. These magnets are bigger compared to the old ones, so those are more consistent, reliable. New hammer sculpt. They messed with the mouth of the snake a little bit. Just honestly, they took everything that's great about the original game and they made it better. I've had a blast with this game. I've only had it a few weeks, but I'm really loving playing this game. This game is fast. This game is high energy. If you like Metallica's music at all, I have no doubt that you would enjoy this game. And it's proven itself. The code was already fantastic, and then Raymond Davidson took it a whole nother level and added 2 new kind of little mini modes to it. And then they're going to add Blackened, which will happen after you complete all 4 multi-balls. There's another kind of mini wizard mode in the game that they haven't put in yet. This is currently 0.93 code, but honestly, the game's incredible. And yeah, so let's dive in and talk about what is Metallica Pinball. Metallica is a very simple, easy to understand, just step up, let it rip, have a good time pinball machine. It's a fan layout. So this is a John Borg design. So we have 2 in lanes on the left side, 1 on the right, and then we have normal out lanes. Another thing they added is there's actually a ball save now. So if you see that cross, that resurrect lit, that means your ball will be saved if it goes out the out lane. This is the fuel target back here. There's a big stand-up target there of how you spell fuel, and now it's a little clearer on how you're spelling it, how you're starting it. That's how you start your 2x Playfield. Super important shot to really capitalize on cashing out on maximum points. We have an orbit shot. Simple orbit shot, but what's awesome about it is we have opto spinners on both sides, and those spin and just it's fantastic. So the spinners were only on the premium and LE of the old game. They're now on this with opto spinners, no friction or low friction, and they are fantastic. Then you have 3 inline drop targets with a magnet back here. That would be the cross shot. We have 2 ramps. We have the left ramp and the right ramp. You're going to use that to do Lady Liberty, but it's a fantastic ramp, metal ramp. Feels good to shoot. You got the Sparky mech here in the middle with 1 little stand-up target there. You're going to bash him a bunch, and that's how you start Sparky Multiball. Then we have the hammer. The hammer here, there is actually a metal wall right there, and you're going to bash that a bunch of times, and then there's a magnet actually under the hammer that will grab the ball, and the ball will go under the playfield, and you'll see them stored here in the coffin lock. Fantastic mech. You can actually see too a UV light, and there's UV lights on Sparky as well, which is an awesome little touch which they added into this game. Then you have the snake mech. The snake has the ability to, it's got a scoop, but it can actually hold on to the ball, or the jaw will lock to keep it from receiving a ball. It's an awesome, very, very cool mech to see the ball spit out. Right ramp, which I already mentioned. Right orbit, which I already mentioned. We have 3 pop bumpers in the back. Nothing crazy there. Then we have 4 little stand-up targets. Those used to be the band member targets. Now they're the 72 targets. You're going to use those to start the little 72 mode in the game. There's also UV right here in the middle. You can see it turned on there, and that's coming from that guy and that guy. Those are new to this game. And then you got the scoop. The scoop on the far right, one of the most frustrating shots in all of pinball. But it's fair. It's fair. It's not that it's a bad or poor design. It's just, it's so important in this game. And of course, you'll hit it when you don't need to. And when you do need to hit it, start crank it up or cash out or leave crank it up. It gets really difficult. And it's awesome. That's what keeps me coming back. And then a normal plunge. So nothing crazy, very easy to understand layout. It's a very friendly layout, as in anybody can step up here and understand, oh, what do I want to hit? I want to bash some of the sculpts out there and have a great time. But at the same time, the game can be fast, the game can be brutal, and that's what makes it awesome. So let's dive into how to actually play the game. There are 4 multi-balls in the game. There's cross multi-ball, sparky multi-ball, coffin multi-ball, snake multi-ball. Those, basically, you hit any of those shots enough, you're going to start a multi-ball. Besides that, there's the crank it up mode. To start crank it up, you can see it right there on that insert. You're going to hit the scoop, but you have to complete 4 things first, and those happen to be the same thing as the multi-ball that I just talked about. So let's actually hit start and talk our way through it. When you step up to the game, you can pick your song. There's a gazillion songs now. They added way more songs. Each song has their own custom light show. They have live music or live footage from the concert, which is awesome. But please take a look at the very top. To the left side is how many shots you have to have for the 3 multi-balls. So cross multi-ball, sparky multi-ball, or coffin multi-ball. So 3, 10, and 5. Then in the middle is crank it up. So you see all 4 of those shots. The 4 shots here, I still need 12 to get to crank it up. And then on the far right, you see snake, and that's taking or keeping track of how many of the snake shots you've had. So to skill shot, you either just plunge up into the up lane or the top lanes up there, or you hold the left flipper button down, you let it go all the way around, and then you basically have 1 shot to hit something. So that was the skill shot there. But let's talk first about snake. You can see the green light is lit. So if I hit it into the snake's mouth, boom, you're gonna see the green light goes off, but I got a snake letter. To get another snake letter, I have to hit another snake shot. So let me hit one of these snake shots. Now the green bulb is lit again, so I can hit him back into the mouth. Wow, throwing is hard. There we go, there's my second snake letter. So if I just do that over and over again, snake shot, snake's mouth, over and over again, you will spell snake. If I go in now, there we go. That's how you spell snake. You'll work your way to snake multi-ball. Now one thing you're seeing is every time I'm hitting snake, I have another, every time I'm doing it, you're gonna see another snake insert lit, and I'm gonna get to that, or the value of that. But let's actually now talk about coffin multi-ball. If you look up top, I need 4 to lock. So if I just bash the coffin, I now need 3 to lock. You can do 2 hits though if you roll over an in-lane first and then hit. That counts as 2 hits. So let's try that again. There we go. So I've now, wow, let's try it one more time. There we go. There's our hits. You can see the UV light is on, and that means I will lock a ball if I get it right there over the magnet. Instead, I'm throwing it at the snake's mouth. There we go. That is going to lock the ball. That's my first ball lock. So you can progress towards these multi-balls the whole time. You can work at chipping away, hitting your shots, whatever you need. So for me to lock another ball at the coffin, if you look at the top, I need 9 more hits. So roll over, miss the shot. Oh, it grazed it. Yeah, so just keep hitting. And yeah, you can slowly work your way down and coffin lock. Snake is all ready to go, so let's go ahead and hit that. And let's start snake multi-ball. When you're in a multi-ball, all the multi-balls are the same. As in the add-a-ball for the multi-ball are all the same. The way you get an add-a-ball is you have to complete the 72 targets. So if you look, I've actually hit that 72 target, and I've hit that one. That's because they're solid. So to get the add-a-ball, I need to hit the flashing ones. So let me hit this one, and then let me hit this one, and that's gonna light snake. And once snake is lit, I'm gonna get one in snake's mouth, and he's gonna hold on to that, and then give me another ball. So that's how you get your add-a-ball. So that's for all multi-balls. You wanna focus on doing that. In this multi-ball, you wanna hit snake shots, and then you're gonna hit the snake for jackpots. Nothing crazy, it is a multi-ball. You can see my ball is still in that snake's mouth. I'm holding one, but there it comes. Let me go ahead and drain the other one. So that's snake multi-ball. What do we got? So I've completed snake multi-ball, but I've also, if you look at the very, very top middle, what you're gonna see is I've completed what I needed, the 12 hits I needed for snake. I've also completed the 12 hits that I need for coffin. Let's talk about cross. I've actually already hit 1 cross target because that one's down. If you hit 3 of them, what just lit my outlane ball saves. So going for cross multi-ball first is actually very smart. The reason I just threw that ball down is because I actually touched that switch, so it gave me my ball save. So going for cross first, but what's interesting about cross is if I drain, those drop targets are coming back up. So cross multi-ball definitely has some risk reward there. To start cross multi-ball, you have to hit all 3 inline drain drops down, and then you have to hit them. You have to hit it one more time to get back into the cross. Let me hit 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then to start cross multi-ball, throw it back there. It's going to grab on the magnet, and there we go. Cross comes up. Now you're in cross multi-ball. When you're in cross multi-ball, you want to hit cross shots and then jackpot. I mean, very similar to the other one, but you can do the same thing with the out of ball, where you hit all the 72 targets, and then once they're all hit, you're going to hit the snake, and it's going to grab your ball. There we go. It's going to hold on to the ball. Gives you 2 times scoring for a little while. Maybe this would be a good time to talk about fuel. If you actually spell fuel, you're going to have a chance to do 2x. So if you hit back in there in the fuel, come on. Come on. Wow, throwing is a challenge. There we go. Now I have 2 times scoring going, but I already had 2 times scoring going because the snake lock was lit. So there is a chance where you can have 4x scoring going during a multi-ball. While I'm in this multi-ball, I can actually work on the crank it up hits that I need. I have all my cross ones now. So let me go ahead and drain. Let me drain down to 1. But that leaves me only needing my Sparky hits left. So let me go ahead and bash Sparky a bunch. If you hit his feet, it counts as 1, but if you hit the target right between his legs, it counts for more. You can see these lights are slowly filling up. So not only can you look at the screen, like I only need 3 more hits, but once you get that insert splashing right there, that means I'm ready to go for the Sparky multi-ball. And here we go. Watch the animation, watch the UV light that's going to show up on us. The lights go, and the whole doll shakes. It's awesome. Sparky multi-ball, another fantastic multi-ball. This is a very achievable multi-ball for anybody that plays the game. Yeah, it's right up the middle. It's a great moment. It's a great mode. Same thing, you could hit the 72 targets and lock a ball. The shoot again's on. So let me go ahead and get this extra ball. Why not? Extra ball's lit from a few things. I think from hitting a certain number of coffin targets, you get 1. So yeah, that means we've played 3 of the 4 multi-balls. These inserts down here actually correspond to the multi-balls. The only one I haven't played is coffin. So let me go ahead and finish coffin. So 2 more. And there we go. There's my second ball lock for coffin. Okay, so that means we just have to do 10 more, 10 more. So coffin, what's unique about coffin when we get to it is you can actually get... I don't know why that's not giving me 2 hits. I thought it did. Maybe I'm wrong. There we go. 4, 3. Maybe I'm just not hitting it hard enough. 2. Okay, 1 more. Alright, my lock is lit. Now, what is unique about Coffin Multi-Ball is this multi-ball is one that you can start, and then you can actually bring other multi-balls into it. So that's the only one that you can mix. You can merge multi-balls. So I'm pretty far away from multi-ball for everything else. I mean, maybe we could get Sparky going. But reality is, I just wanted to show you starting that. I'm going to let this drain. But what is good is I've actually hit everything I need for Crank It Up. So once I get out of this multi-ball, I'll have a chance to do Crank It Up. Another thing I could possibly show while this is going would be, if you look at the back behind Sparky there, you can spell Metallica. You get a Metallica letter every single time that you hit a ramp. So if you get enough of those, you spell Metallica. There we go. We need 2 more. I can drop these 2. There we go. 1 more. That'll start. There we go. And that starts Seek and Destroy, or Lady Justice. Lady Justice. Seek and Destroy is something else. That is basically you get points for more ramps. So you hit ramps to start it. Once you're in it, you hit ramps to complete it. So technically what I've done now is I have completed the 4 multi-balls. So this is where blackened would be lit if it was in the game, but it's not at the moment. What is lit though is crank it up, because I've completed all these. So let me go in there and start a crank it up mode. Crank it up mode, there are 4 crank it up modes to choose from. If you happen to complete all 4, that's how you get to the final wizard mode. Yeah, you can look online and you can explain how to do any of these. Fade to black is an easy one to understand though. Fade to black, it's all switch hits. You want to hit a bunch of switch hits, and once you've hit enough switch hits, you've made the game fade to black, and then you're going to see the shots turn blue. So, shots switch hits fade to black. So where are the best shots to hit for switch hits? The spinners. So if you look in the far upper right, you can see mode progress, but all we have to do is rip a few spinners, and we will slowly, rather quickly actually, fill that mode progress bar. We're almost there. We're already at 75%. There we go. And now that it's done, all the shots turn blue, and these are worth points. These are worth lots of points. So, what is cool about this game is I'm scoring, or this mode is I'm scoring points right now. If you look at the score, jackpot is 39 million points. So that means if I was to cash out, I would get 30, 40, now 42 million points. To cash out, I have to light crank it up again. To light crank it up, I have to hit the 4 things again. So I have to get a snake, that's gonna light that up. I have to get a coffin, and then I have to get an electric chair. So now that that's lit, crank it up is lit. So that means right now I could cash out for 44 million points, 47 million points. But if I get fuel going, get 2 times scoring going, there we go, 2 times score is going, so my jackpot, look at it, is 52 million. Decide I'm gonna cash out. 52 million, remember? So let's take a look here. It's gonna give me the option. Do I wanna keep playing? Do I wanna keep building that jackpot? Or do I wanna cash out? So you're gonna see on the left side, collect 57 million. If I collect though, I had 2 times that scoring going. That collect is gonna be what, 104? Is that math? 114, I forgot a 1. So that is what the competitive players are. That's what's super cool about this game, is this risk-reward aspect, which is very, very addicting, and makes you want to keep playing the game, because you know you can cash out for crazy points. You just got to survive. You just got to keep going. Okay, so one thing I want to talk about, the last kind of nuance of the game, if that wasn't enough. I mean, as of right now, it's just, oh, I need to hit a certain number of crosses, a certain number of electric chairs. I need to hit a certain number of coffins and a certain number of snakes. Once I do that, crank it up is lit. And then each one of those, if I hit enough of those, I'm going to get a multi-ball. But there's one other aspect to the game which is very unique and really fun, and that is the blue arrow. What that means is, wherever the blue arrow is, you can spot a shot or add a shot to that blue arrow. So, let me explain. Right now, the blue arrow is on the right ramp. If I hit the snake, that is going to add the snake target here, and then the other 2 shots around it. The blue arrow is still on the right ramp. Let me hit a cross. Now my cross target is lit. The blue arrow has moved, though, to the cross. So for me to get a snake on that, I have to hit the snake target again. Come on. There we go. Now there's a snake there. I have to hit a cross. Again, even though it's on the cross target. Now I have a cross there. Let me hit an electric chair. Now you can see this column is flashing. What that means is if I hit that shot again, the blue arrow shot again, it lights a hurry up at the coffin. That means I have locked in that shot. So what is the point of locking in that shot? That means that every single time I hit that shot, I'm getting credit for a snake, a cross, and an electric chair. So if I hit that shot right now, thank you, Resurrect. If I hit that shot right now, let's look at our totals at the top. This is towards crank it up. So 9 crosses, 10 electric chairs, and 9 snakes. Well, if I hit that shot, now I have 7, 9, and 8. It's going down because every single time I hit that shot, it will give me credit for that. Well, to move the blue arrow, you just hit another shot. So now the blue arrow is on the left orbit. So you have this risk-reward aspect here of, do I want to build up my lanes to make that work? Interruption. 72 seasons is going. Why is 72 seasons going? What 72 seasons is I've hit, when I'm not in a multi-ball, I've hit all 4 72 targets, and now I have 72 seconds to build the jackpot, or the toy value, so by hitting switch hits. So now my toy value, if you look at it, is right at $1 million. If I hit one 72 target, I cash it out. But I can keep building. I can keep building that value. Let's hit another 72 target. Cash it out again. You can do that until you've hit all 4 72 targets, or you run out of time. So it's a cool little mini mode to just get a bunch of points. Boom. 72 is over. Another mode that is now lit, because I'm not in a multi-ball, is Hardwired. How was Hardwired lit? Hardwired was lit because I hit all 5 shots. There's 5 major shots, that lights Hardwired. So if I start Hardwired, this is a hurry-up mode. This is another one of the modes that was added to the game. This hurry-up mode is from, because I've hit the 5 shots, I want to hit all 5 shots again as quickly as possible. So there's a hurry-up value that's cracking down. So there's 1, there's 2, which I think I just started the multi-ball. Yep. So I want to finish Hardwired. Hardwired's still going. So left ramp. There we go. I need to do right ramp. And I need to do final one. There we go. That should... Yeah, that should be the Hardwire hurry up. All knocked out. Yep, there you go. There's my total. 21 million points right there. But yeah, I think... Honestly, there's just this constant battle of, do I want to complete, so like the blue arrow's over there, so if I hit an electric chair, that'll give me that shot. If I hit a cross, that'll complete that. Then I want to hit the shot. Now I have a hurry up at the coffin, so now I've locked that in. If you fill out all 5 shots, that's how you start Seek and Destroy. It's another mini wizard mode. But you'll see, this one's completed, this one's not. Well, if I drain... The ones that are collected will stay, they'll stay solid. The ones that I only partially collected will be back down to nothing. See how that's nothing and those are nothing. So it's like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do at any moment? Are you using your multi-balls to collect crank it up shots? Are you trying to fill out the ladders of each of the 5 shots so that makes every time you hit that shot the rest of the game more valuable to make it easier to get to crank it up later on in the game? I mean, there's so much you can do at any time, and that's what I love about this game, is it's kind of a, just do what's present, like what's presented to you. You know, I'm only 2 shots away from Hardwired being lit again. Like, there's just, it's very easy to understand, it's very easy to see. The LCD screen now communicates things very well. You're rocking out, you're enjoying the music, and you're scoring points. And yeah, that was probably a long explanation, but I think it showed it off, hopefully showed it off well and answered some questions. If I forgot anything, please leave it in the comments. But that's Metallica Remastered, and honestly, I'm loving this game. The stereo sound's incredible, the light show's incredible, there's so much to do, so many cool little nuances in the code. The 4 crank it up modes are now, not achievements, but you can cash in value, you can cash in your... some of the stuff that you've collected to play those as challenge modes, which is really fun. But yeah, this game's fun. It just keeps me coming back for more. I'm really having a blast with this game. And yeah, if you want one, reach out to Zach and Nicole at Flip N Out. They will hook you up and try to find a Metallica, new or old. They're all fantastic. And appreciate you for clicking on the video. Thanks to the 5,000 people that have decided to subscribe to this channel. That blew my mind that we passed that milestone the other day. So please like and subscribe to the video, leave a comment on anything I forgot. But yeah, I like this game and I hope you do too. And hopefully we'll catch you on a live stream sometime. See ya.